Coming up on the Roadrunner Review, our softball and baseball teams are gearing up for their season finales while trying to earn top spots in the conference tournaments. See how far they can take their A games. Also, the outdoor track and field teams are taking their marks in the RMAC championships. We'll show you if they take home a medal or 2, or 3, or 4. And our softball program started 4 years ago, and in studio today, we have 4 of the original freshmen who spent all 4 years donning the red and blue. All this and more coming up on the Roadrunner Review.
From Metro State. Jump off the free after the set piece and direct. Crushing. Hit that one.
Welcome to another grand edition of the Roadrunner Review, the magazine show that features Metro State sports and their highlights from the past month. I'm Eric Lansing, your tour guide through this playoff-filled episode. Our softball team leads things off as they head towards the postseason, hoping to wrap up a #1 seed for the RMAC tournament. But one regular season series remains as they took their game on the road to Kearney, Nebraska. The Roadrunners got off to a great start in Game 1, ruling the Lopers by a final of 14-1. Senior Janessa Tassone blasted a 3-run shot as the team scored 13 runs in 3 innings. Game 2, and the Runners kept the runs coming, scoring 17 in 5 innings. Tassone hit 3 home runs in the game, and the senior tied a school record with 3 jacks in 1 contest. The Bats cooled off in Game 3, scoring just 4 runs after scoring 31 the day before. Starting pitcher Julia Deal took the loss, giving up 5 runs, only 3 earned, but did strike out 8 Lopers in the game. The Runners would take the series 3-1 after Tassone hit 2 more long balls to make it 6 for the weekend in a 10-7 victory. Senior Amber Roundtree added her 10th home run on the season, and senior Lauren Heinlein went 4 for 4 in the game. After Tassone's spectacular weekend, she was named RMAC and National Player of the Week. The senior from Longmont, Colorado hit .688 for the weekend, slugged a ridiculous 1.875, crushing 6 home runs, driving in 12, and scoring 11 times. Tassone's 6 home runs gave the outfielder 56 for her collegiate career, which places her 5th all-time in NCAA history. Back to the awards as the RMAC announced its all-conference teams. Tassone and Amber Roundtree were named first-team all-conference. Tassone batted .408 with 14 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Roundtree, the senior from Lakewood, hit .373 with 49 runs scored, 10 home runs, and 0 strikeouts and 150 at-bats. Julia Deal and Molly Clark both were named to the 3rd team. The Roadrunners finished the season with a 33-14 overall record and a 28-11 mark in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. That places them in a tie with Colorado Mines for the RMAC regular season championship. It is the 3rd season in a row that Metro State is at the top of the standings at the end of the season. And due to certain tiebreakers, the team was given the #1 seed in the RMAC tournament. Here are our Roadrunners hoisting the regular season championship trophy, but it was back to business as Deal took the mound. The Mountain Lions back in the tournament for the first time since 2007, and they would jump on the board first in the first as Jessica Belsterling singles home Marissa Wallace for the 1-0 lead. Metro bounces back as Clark goes yard that brings home 3 runs in the bottom of the 2nd. It's Clark's 15th home run on the season. Then Tassone gets popped in the arm with the bases loaded, and Metro takes the 4-1 lead. The Mountain Lions would score 2 runs in the 3rd to cut Metro's lead to only 1, but Deal helps out her own cause, taking Becca Smith over to the left field fence for a 3-run home run, and they go up 7-3. And that's where Deal takes over on the mound. She didn't give up a hit over the final 4 innings, earning the win, helping her team advance to the 2nd round of the tournament. So the Roadrunners taking on #4 Regis after the Rangers defeated Mesa State 5-2 in the 1st round. First inning, Regis starting pitcher Bianca Holly on the mound. She strikes out Lauren Heinlein. Then Dio gets Nikki Abercorn swinging for one of her 2 Ks in the game. And we're scoreless through 1. Top 2nd, 2 outs, runners on 1st and 2nd. Shannon Messine pops one out to 2nd base. Both Roundtree and Annalise Garcia go for the ball, and it's dropped, allowing the run to come home. But they do get that last out, catching Emily Anderson hanging too far from 3rd. Regis goes up 1-0. Bottom 2nd with 1 out. Aubrey Mall doubles to left field to start things up. but Holly strikes out Clark and Casey Nichols to keep Metro off that scoreboard. Next inning, Holly sends the pitch to center field, where Clark makes the incredible diving grab, but the runner at third scores on the sac fly to give the Rangers the 2-0 lead. Bottom third, Roundtree at the plate, and she gets caught looking, and it's her first strikeout of the year. Same inning with Garcia on second. Tassone drives one down the left field line, and here comes Garcia. But she is nailed at the plate, still 2-0 in the sixth. Maul on second, Clark pops Abercorn with the ball, and it scoots into foul territory. Abercorn picks up the ball and finds that Clark is trying to go for second. She throws it to second, Maul heads for home, but she can't get there in time. Regis gets out of the inning, and they would go on and take the 2-0 win. So on to the elimination game where Metro took on co-regular season champ Colorado Mines. Win and move on, or lose and go home. First inning, Sarah Van Lingen grounds one to Brittany Padilla. She checks the runner at third, fires it to first, and the runner comes home anyway to score on the high throw from Maul. Then Sarah Lusgraf triples to deep right field, scoring Macy Jones. Mines up 2-0 after one. The Ore Diggers keep it going in the second. Molly Tebow comes through with a triple of her own, scoring a run. They would add another for the 4-0 lead. Bottom second, Metro is threatening. Clark singles to load the bases with no outs. Lingen goes home for out number one on the Sam Talmich dribbler. Then Hedstrom flies out to short center field, so no tag-up opportunity there. One last chance, but Roundtree can't come through, and crisis averted for the Ore Diggers. Third inning now, Lauren Aberly triples to left field, scoring 2 more runs, and Mine takes a 6-0 lead and will go on to add 3 more to eliminate the Roadrunners from the RMAC tournament. It is the first time Metro has been shut out twice in one day since the first time there was a softball program way back in 1987.
I just told them not to hang their heads, nothing to hang their heads about. We're moving on, and we still have a lot of work to do. We're going to get some good days of practice Tuesday, Wednesday, and, you know, we're not done. So there's nothing to hang your heads about and come back firing.
Metro earned a number 7 seed in the Central Region bracket of the NCAA tournament and took on number 2 seed and 14th ranked Minnesota State. This was a scoreless game through the first 5.5 innings. The Mavericks scored on a bloop single in their half of the 6th. The Roadrunners struck out 11 times and failed to score a run for the 3rd straight game. Back into another elimination game from Metro, and they took on 23rd ranked Winona State in some inclement weather. Julia Dio back on the mound after a solid performance versus Mankato. She strikeouts Katie Betry, and Metro heads into their half of the second looking to end the scoring drought. Garcia singles to load the bases with only 1 out. The senior Danny Hedstrom rolls one to Betry, and she goes home for the 2nd out. Then Roundtree comes up empty, flying out in foul territory, and we remain scoreless. 4th inning, crazy play time with a runner on second. Molly Bielen singles through the middle. You can see the runner holds up at third. What you don't see is Molly Clark launching the ball home way over the catcher's mitt, and the runner makes her way home on the errant throw. Mankato takes the 1-0 lead. On the very next play, Kim Wackholder lays down the bunt for the suicide squeeze, and the Mavs put up another run to go up by 2. Bottom 4th, Metro finally gets a run on the scoreboard after Aubrey Mall launches the pitch over the left field fence to cut Mankato's lead to only 1. But Stacey Straczynski was too strong down the stretch, striking out 7 batters in the final 3 innings. Metro falls 2-1, and their season comes to an end. Despite losing 5 seniors from the 2010 campaign, Coach Becerra and the softball team put together yet another fantastic season, and it was fun to be there and capture all the great action. A few postseason awards to announce. Tassone was named Daktronics First Team All-Central Region, and Tassone, along with Roundtree, were named to the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association All-Central Region 2nd Team. Woo, that's a mouthful. Great job, ladies, and still to come on the Roadrunner Review. Our outdoor track and field team makes a splash at the RMAC Championships, and 4 beautiful ladies make their way into our studio, so stick around, you don't want to miss it.